Hi, I am Karen Clymer with Wholesome Communication. And I am Chesley, Chesley. And Chesley, we've got a really good story today that we're going to talk to him about. It's a jailbreak. Oh my, I don't know. Why would somebody be in jail? You know the story, and the kids are going to know it too. I'm saved, and I know that I am unsaved, and I know that I am unsaved, and I know that I am. I'm so glad that I know that I am. Okay, now Chesley, you're just a wooden boy, so you can just sing that song. But we know about this song. Those of us who know the Lord have been saved from sins. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell this story about Peter. Oh, yes, this story about Peter. He was a very interesting character. You just never knew what he was going to get involved in. And one time he was really bad. Well, one time he was really bad. We don't want to go on from that because he repented, but he actually denied the Lord. But here it is in Acts chapter 12. And I mean, he had an amazing experience. I just he's in jail and I don't know about that. What did he do? Well, Chesley, what he did, he was busy. He's busy preaching the gospel, and he was just minding his own business. But they had a very wicked Herod. He was like a king, and he was as wicked as he could be. And in fact, he just wanted to please the people, and whatever wickedness it took, he would do it. He found out some of the Jews, many of them didn't believe in Jesus. Oh, let's just hear why did they not believe in him? Well, they didn't believe he was the Son of God. If they believed he was, then they would need to do what he said. They would need to follow his instruction. Well, it's good to serve the Lord. It just brings you joy. Brings you joy, brings you gladness. But what happened is that this wicked Herod, he had one of the disciples, James, killed. And why did he do that? Well, he knew that the people didn't like Jesus. And he knew that Jesus had a disciple, and James was one of them, and he said, well, I'll just have him killed. I think that's just wicked. It was wicked, but it thrilled these people that didn't really love the Lord. Oh my, they loved it. And so what now that old Herod's going to do? And now he's going to do it again? Well, it just really tickled him. He thought, I have found something that really makes these Jews happy. And so he's going to please them. Oh, I think he's just mean as he can be. Where's God? Well, God sees what is happening, and he's going to be there. Well, he's there with the people. They pray and they seek him. And I think things should so good. Just go good. Well, just because we're Christians doesn't mean everything goes good. In fact, the Bible tells us it won't always. Because they hated him. If they hated him, then they will hate us. That's how that can work in some cases. Well, what happened? So then Herod said, well, if they like that, well, Peter, he is really, really one of their champions. So now he's going after him. That's exactly what he said. Let's go get Peter. And so they got him and slapped him in jail. They slapped him in jail. It's exactly what they did. And the Herod said, you know what? I'm going to have to make sure he doesn't get away, because his friends might try to. He come in there and sneak him out. They might try to sneak him out. I tell you what, now what's he gonna do? I think he's gonna be mean. He's gonna tie him up. Well, yes, he was chained. He wasn't just tied. He was chained. In fact, he had 16 guards. He had them in 4 at a time come. 2 of them would be chained up to Peter, and 2 more was outside. Two of them right at the door. One on the inside, one on the outside. There is just no way Peter just cannot get out. It's just a lost cause. He's just going to be there, and they're going to come and kill him. Well, I was looking really, really bad for him. There was no way. And he said, you know what? Herod said, you just wait till after this special celebration they're having. I'm going to hold him. And he said, then I'm going to bring him out. And then he was going to kill him. Oh, no. Well, here comes, that's the day before. Here it is, nighttime, and Peter is sound asleep. How can he be sleeping when he knows they're going to come and get him and kill him? He had the peace of God, is all I know. I think it was because he was tired. Well, he might have been tired too. That I would have been nervous. Well, it would have been easy to have been nervous. And here's these soldiers here. They're attached to him too, and they're with the chains. And all of a sudden, when Peter was sound asleep, somebody poked him on the side. No, it was an old guard. He punched him in the ribs. That wasn't what it was. It was an angel. What does an angel look like? I don't know what the angel looked like. I just know he spoke to Peter, and well, the chains just fell off of Peter's hands. And he said to him, Peter, he said, come go with me. Peter said, how can I do it? Well, he said, you're set free. You can go. And so Peter was so excited and probably shocked. You think he thought it was a dream? He did. The Bible goes on to tell us he thought this is I'm seeing a vision. But the angel said to him, hurry up, said, get your clothes on. So right quick, he left. And did it wake up the guard? The guard did not wake up. And I don't know how that happened with that chain jangling. I think what happened was the Lord just put him sound asleep. And so he has these, the guards here, both of them, they can't, they don't hear anything. You're just sound asleep. And so here he is. The chains are gone. The chains are gone. The chains were broken. But then now they got to the door. And remember, there's 2 guards there. Oh, no, there's no chance. They're going to wake it. They wake up. They should be wide awake. Oh, yeah, they are. I think they're wide awake. And they're going to knock it in the head. No, they didn't. I believe they were just made to be asleep or not see him. Anyway, the angel, you tell me something right now, stop. I just thought of something. What did you just think of? I mean, things are going really well. They're leaving out of the prison. How did that angel get in there? How did the angel get in there? Did he have the pass? He didn't have a pass. No, he certainly didn't have a pass. Again, it was God miraculously let him in there. It was just a miracle. And so God didn't need keys. God didn't need keys. Anyway, here they went out. They went past the first guard and the second guard, but then they came to this big iron gate. Oh, no, there's no way. What can they do? Oh, no, they're going to catch you now. Here they're going to come. I can hear it now. I'm getting scared. Hurry up. I can't stand it. Oh, Chesley, you don't have to be scared. The gate opened up. What did you see? The gate opened up. I don't see how that could happen. Well, you know how it happened? Again, it was God had just empowered this angel. The gate opened up, and it started creaking. No, I don't know whether it creaked or not. It didn't matter. God wanted Peter out. He wasn't ready for him to die. And so out he went, and he went running as fast as he could. No, as he's walking along, nothing other than running. Well, I would think I would, but he was different. I believe there was a calmness there. There was a peace because the angel was with him, was helping him. And they went down one street, and Peter was thinking, this just can't be real. The angel left, and all of a sudden, Peter realized where he was. He knew it was not a dream. He knew this is for real. I am not in prison. That did just happen. I was in prison. Oh, he said, I see where I am now. No, he's going home. Well, he wasn't going home, but he was at one of the people's house that he recognized. Here he went, and he knocked on the door. And so he was thinking, hurry up. And here was this lady came, and she looked, she said, oh, it's Peter. She was so shocked because, why she shocked? I thought they didn't train him. Oh, yes, they had been having a prayer meeting, but it seemed impossible with these guards all around him inside of the prison with that huge iron gate. There was no way. I think they didn't have faith. You know, they had just never heard of anything like it, being let out of prison like that. But they were still praying. They were doing the right thing. They were praying. And she went and told them, there's Peter is out here, as they were praying. And you know what they said? They said, let's hurry up and get him. No, instead they said, oh, you're just seeing things. She said, no, I'm not. And Peter is out there saying, let me in. Yes, he was banging on the gate saying, let me in. They let him in. Oh, he began to tell him this miraculous story. And the Lord had helped him and set him through. The Lord had done. He wasn't finished with him yet. You know, Chesley, we may have some tough times and feel like we're in prison sometimes. But I tell you what, when we put our faith and trust in God, he's going to be there with us no matter what. You know, no matter what. Now, in the case of the Apostle Paul, they did come and actually kill him. It was time for him to go. But we are here until God is finished. Until he's finished with us, nothing or no one can take us out. Chesley, I think it pays to be faithful and be honorable before the Lord and do everything we can while we can. You know, none of us are in prison, so we shouldn't be just lollygagging, sloughing around, and being just lazy bums. No, we don't want to be lazy bums, but be faithful and true. That's what he wants us to do, and in telling his story, telling the story of Jesus. There's nothing like the story of Jesus. Oh, tell me again and again the story of Jesus. And now, I know what you're going to say. It's your bedtime. I'm not sleepy. It doesn't matter. Wholesome communication. Sunday afternoon, story with Chesley is over. Over and done. And I'm getting dumped in the trunk with the termite. Chesley, you're not being dumped in the trunk with a termite. You have a nice, soft bed to sleep in with no termites. And I will see you next Sunday afternoon. We'll be here for our next Bible story with Chesley. Is this going to be anywhere else? Oh, yes. I'm going to go and put this on our YouTube channel, and everybody can see it there. So for right now, you need to go to bed. I'm trying to stall. I know you're trying to stall. We'll see everybody next Sunday. You be blessed and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the evening. Goodbye. Oh, it's not good night for me. Then I gotta go. I feel like I'm being killed. No, you're not being killed. We'll see everybody next week, okay?